Hello everyone, welcome to Halo Moon Tarot. This is your weekly reading for Sagittarius. How are you guys? I did put singles readings up on Monday. You can check those out if you're single in my playlist. Maybe there's a message there for you if you haven't seen them already. Sagittarius, what's the overall energy surrounding Sagittarius? There we go. Chop wood. Some of you literally could be chopping wood. This is sweeping something out the door, okay? Opening up the door, sweeping something. So I feel like it's this movement here. Something is coming to an end here is what I feel. Yeah, leaving the past in the past, sweeping it out the door, change of tradition. Some of you may be reflecting on a past situation here. Things that you're learning, things that you've learned. Don't sweep anything under the rug, okay? I see a message, yeah. You got a message coming in. It's something traditional. Message in a bottle. There's a communication. It's an emotional message. It's a tradition, a habit, a belief, the way someone conducts themselves. Make sure somebody doesn't come towards you and just sweep things under the rug. But I feel like there's something that's being swept right out the door. I see the light out there. So I see this, it feels like this movement forward, but I see a communication. Let's see what this is about. Sagittarius. What does Sagittarius need to know about this overall energy? Sagittarius. Clear messages and guidance for Sagittarius. Regarding the overall energy. There we go. Yeah, kind of holding back, holding on to something. Yeah, if you've been holding on to anything, okay, that's holding you back and keeping you stuck. You may be holding on to something from the past. Let it go, okay? I feel there's something that's going to be let go here. Some of you could just be cleaning out your house, clearing things up, okay? But I see reminiscing. I see something traditional. It's a habit. It's conditioning, yeah. So you may have been holding on to some heartache, maybe some fears of being hurt, things like that. Let it go, okay? It's time for a change is what I feel. Little reminiscing. I see this past energy, you see, reflecting on it. Letting go. So there you are. Oh, there, look at the way these cards are coming out. I'm telling you, someone's reflecting on this, a past hurt. This could be yourself. It could be an Aries, Leo, Sag. Reflecting on some hurt. It's time to let go. Don't sweep it under the rug. Acknowledge it. Okay, a little travel down memory lane, but it's about learning. It's a school of hard knocks, but it's about learning to move forward. So I see some kind of communication. There we go. This one wants to come out. Yeah, so there was some kind of painful ending that you may be focusing on that's keeping you stuck. Could be yourself, could be another person, another fire sign energy around you. Tell me about the Ten of Swords for Sag. Just want to get some energy on that. Yeah, so there was definitely somebody was being kind of sneaky, some kind of deception. Some of you have figured something out too by reflecting on the past, that you may be holding on to something, okay? Somebody may have hurt you in the past. Let it go. Okay, if you're reflecting on, it looks like really major reflection here. If this, you feel this is yourself, but if you have an Aries, Leo, or Sag around you, it could be this person. Someone here is trying to figure something out by traveling back, by thinking to the past of something they're holding on that hurt them. Okay, it could have been their upbringing, the way they're raised, or it's just something that's become a habit, being sneaky. So there's been a painful ending because of this. It's a cycle that needs to end. Yeah, see, somebody's guarded, defensive. They have their guard up, their walls up. So maybe you've been hurt by somebody, or this person around you's been hurt, but don't sweep it under the rug. It does need to be acknowledged. Wow. So it's guarded, defensive, having walls up. It's also about being careful what you believe, okay? Somebody comes towards you and they're being sneaky. So it's telling you to kind of reflect on something. So yeah, we have action. We have some kind of argument or a fight. Something happened, but somebody's coming in to take action. I feel as though you've got, well, this is, I don't like it when this kind of energy comes out, but I do feel like it's positive. I see some kind of emotion. It could be an apology. But this is an energy of standing up for yourself, standing up for your belief, traditions, your behavior. Somebody's guarded. They have walls up around them because of something, okay, that's happened. Oh, there we go. Yeah. So there's a fresh new start. So it's about taking action, starting fresh. Some of you are letting something go here, or you have a person around you that's about to do that. But it's an energy of standing up for yourself, kind of being careful what you believe. Okay. A little reflection here about traditions, habits, the way someone behaves. We have an Aries energy possibly, or Scorpio. It could be anyone. This is about having very strong boundaries. This is someone who knows what they want and they go after it. See, there's some kind of conflict or challenges, obstacles, but it's also a message of telling you you can overcome any obstacles or challenges. I see this message, this communication. Somebody here may have wanted everything their way or the highway in the past. This could be somebody's father, parent. There's something here about traditions, something traditional. It's a habit of being sneaky and dishonest. There's some kind of deception. Someone's trying to figure something out here. Maybe the way, why they behave the way they do, the way they conduct themselves, or you're reflecting on that with a person. But I feel as though there's this Emperor energy. It's just having very strong boundaries, knowing what you want, going after it. Someone wants a fresh new start. Someone's looking at their feelings and their emotions, the way they conduct themselves. Emperor energy, somebody who wants everything their way or the highway, somebody very stubborn, holding on to something, somebody very selfish, you see. So if it's not yourself, it's this other person. Something's about to happen, coming to the edge. Yeah, someone here is thinking of taking a leap of faith. Some of you may be leading this in the past. This could be an energy as you flow into the new year towards a new beginning. It also could be yourself setting up very strong boundaries, not just believing everything everyone tells you as well. Maybe you have a habit of that. You may have people who've hurt you. You may be holding on to those things. Just let it go. It's telling you it's time to let it go. It's time for a fresh new start. Something is coming to the edge, you see. Something's coming to the surface. Someone here may have been afraid to take a leap of faith towards a new beginning because of the way something may have happened to them, or it's like yourself, they did something to you. So take it as it resonates here. Let's see where we're at here. What is being held on to here? It has to do with past, I feel. Yeah, it has to do with, yeah, we've got someone holding on to something to do with love. There may have been a third party. Someone was being selfish, being stuck. Someone may have been protecting themselves by being guarded, keeping their walls up. So someone here, I feel like someone's got some trust issues, but I feel like it has to do with the way they behave. It has to do with two people. It has to do with love, two people who build each other up, you see. There may have been a third party situation. I don't know what's happened here. Some heartache or just some fears sometimes. There's definitely love here, though. I'm going to tell you, there's something cooking here. Three of Swords. Yeah, somebody was indecisive, up in their head. Someone who couldn't make a decision. Someone's reflecting on that. I don't know if it's you or this person. I'm definitely seeing, I see a Gemini, possibly Libra, Aquarius energy here as well. Somebody's in their head, indecisive, couldn't see a way forward. Somebody's looking at something they didn't see or didn't realize is what I feel. You see, this person is like, it's almost like they're going back, traveling in the way they behave, the way they conduct themselves. They've had a lot of painful endings because there's something they weren't seeing possibly about themselves. Okay, but it could be yourself here, you know, in that King of Wands energy where you're looking at that. You've had some heartache. It's time to let it go. So we have trust issues from a past hurt, past connection. Somebody was dishonest, possibly, or deceptive, but I feel like what it is indecision. Somebody was up in their head. They had some mental conflict. Somebody was brushing something under the carpet is what it kind of feels. To do possibly with the way they were raised, but I feel this is taking the things that you've learned, leaving the things that don't resonate behind. It's behaviors, it's thoughts, okay? So it's about letting it go. Yeah, see, there's something that's off, a little bit of mental conflict. Definitely here where there's something off. But it's about balance, right? Balancing those emotions. I feel, yeah, someone there's definitely may have been somebody who was juggling in the past. Has been hurt. There's some kind of fear. I feel there's some kind of deep emotional, someone's got some emotional issues they need to deal with. That's what I feel. And I think somebody is dealing with that because of the way they conduct themselves now or in relationships. Somebody wasn't faithful. Someone has a hard time being faithful. They're kind of sneaky, but they're figuring something out about themselves is what I feel. This is some deeply emotional issues, but I do feel there's some positive news, something very positive coming out of this, you see. Someone's dealing with something. They're facing something here is what I feel. It's time to let it go now. It's time to heal it. See, end of the situation. It's a cycle that's ending. Tell me about this Ten of Swords. Don't know who this is for, but the way these cards are coming out, I feel like it's important. Yeah, see, there's someone here who's coming in maybe to apologize. But see, this is someone who kind of tells a story. They're a little sneaky. See, this is someone who doesn't take responsibility. Somebody is now taking responsibility. If somebody hurt you, they're coming towards you. Be careful they don't try to put the responsibility on you. Or this is someone who has not taken responsibility, but they need to. Okay, so I don't know. I mean, I can see this past, this by the book. This sneaky behavior, someone's habits, the way they conduct themselves. They don't always take responsibility. They tell a story. They're not always sincere, but they're figuring something out. Now, maybe it's yourself figuring something out about this person. You may have blocked somebody. Yeah, someone's not telling the truth. See, this is someone who's shining a light on something about their own responsibility, their part, the way they behave. This is someone who wasn't telling the truth, or they were just holding something back. They were hiding something or keeping something to themselves. They should have communicated. They're shining a light on that. Ooh, this is heavy. Tell me about the Seven of Wands. Yes. To do with the past, the way somebody was raised, their childhood. Someone's recognizing something, the way they behave, the way they conduct themselves. Someone may be kind of promiscuous or something because of something that's happened, but it's time to leave it in the past. It's time to let it go. You see, it's traveling down memory lane, reminiscing about their childhood. Someone's guarded, blocked, defensive, but I feel like it's moving slowly towards this positive energy. Tell me about the Five of Wands. Why is this here? Five of Wands energy. Why is this here? Yeah, a passionate new beginning. A lot of competition, conflict, a lot of chaos. See, somebody's creating their own chaos here because of the way they behave. They're reflecting on it. This is somebody who's going to be owning up to their own responsibility, their own part in something they may not have done before. But you see a cycle ending, taking responsibility, ending some burdens. Someone's looking at their part. But I see something very sweet, very innocent. Something to do with childhood, but I feel like there's someone's reminiscing here. Now, if you have somebody that's hurt you, I feel they're about to come forward. They're definitely going through something. Something they've brushed under the carpet that they need to look at, okay? And I feel that's exactly what they're doing. I do think there's someone here who is kind of guarded, blocked. Maybe it's yourself, not sure what to believe. Somebody's blocked something that's happened to them, and I feel like that travel is important. Yeah, there's a cycle coming to an end. Things are about to start moving forward. There's a cycle ending, and this beautiful, passionate new beginning. There's definitely room for growth. So it has to do with chaos and conflict, competition, struggles, challenges, and obstacles. I feel as though someone here is about ready to come towards you and take a risk. Someone was maybe afraid to take a risk, maybe with yourself, or maybe you were, okay, because of something that happened. So I feel like it's all good, though. Boy, these are definitely some year-end readings, let me tell you. It's telling you to leave this stuff in the past, deal with it, sort it out, recognize it, allow it to heal. Okay, if you have something you feel responsible for, take responsibility. Okay, shine a light on that. There's someone who's shining a light on something. See, being sneaky, dishonest, deceptive, a little bit of player energy. You got someone here who's a bit of a player, and they're looking at it. But I also see that promiscuous energy. So we have the Ace of Cups. Yeah, weighing the pros and the cons. Something was off balance here. Somebody was off balance, or they were weighing the pros and the cons, or comparing you maybe to somebody that hurt them, or vice versa. So a little procrastinating. Yeah, see, somebody was holding on to something. It was keeping them off balance, keeping them stuck. More than likely, for most of you, I feel there was either a third party or somebody was hurt in the past by somebody that they loved. But I feel like something they weren't seeing about themselves that they're reflecting on, that they're realizing. But I also see indecision. because of trust issues. And I don't know what this is. It'll be different for everyone, but there's definitely something deeply emotional to do with some fears. Fear of being hurt, fear of being, mind games, manipulation. There's something to do with balanced emotion, something being off, but I do see this positive energy is starting to flow. I think someone was afraid to take a risk. And I think I see an Aries energy, possibly, or Scorpio. It could be you, could be this person. I also see a Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. So there's definitely some thinking going on. Trust issues, something off balance, mental conflict, maybe mind games, I don't know, manipulation. Somebody wasn't seeing. They were indecisive. So let's see what this coming to the edge is all about. There we go. Yeah. So there's a new beginning. It's time to leave the past in the past. It's time to take a leap towards something new. Something is being exposed through this process. Very nice. So I see something very happy, very positive, a cycle ending. It's letting the past go. Okay. Could be just trust issues, you know. You have a person who may be wanting to come towards you. They may have trust issues. They may not have told you. But I do feel like it's something to do with the way they've conducted themselves. I see a Leo energy in Aries, yeah. So I do feel there's something to do with a foundation, a happy home, a happy life. There's a reason to celebrate. It's about looking at the positive, letting go of things you're holding on to that throw you off balance, keep you stuck. It's weighing the pros and the cons. Okay, I like this energy. I love it when people end these cycles, because all they do is they do keep you stuck. They keep you holding on to things that you don't need. Okay, it's about one last look over your shoulder to take a leap of faith. I think you got someone who's coming in to talk to you. Okay, it could be just a fear of being hurt. Someone may have been hurt or rejected in the past by someone they deeply loved. They may have held on to that, been brushing it under the carpet, kind of ignoring it. And it's time to deal. So I do feel it's someone is thinking about their responsibility, their part. This person may have come towards you already to apologize or reach out, but maybe they didn't take responsibility. Maybe you ended it. This person's reminiscing, though. Yeah, so look at this energy. Yeah, so there is definitely two people here. Yeah, you're both figuring something out here. There's a cycle ending. There's some kind of transition, you see. I love this. There's some kind of truth, some kind of clarity, an aha moment. Everything's becoming very clear. So I do see happiness, a reason to celebrate. I see a foundation between two people who are connected. See, two people figuring things out. And, this is fixing a situation. So it's maybe this person's trying to figure out, that they need to figure things out on their own. They need to fix themselves. They need to kind of see why it is they keep behaving the way they do. Or it could be yourself too, realizing it's time to let go, to figure out it's time to end a situation and move towards a new beginning, something more successful. But I see a truth. I see success. I see a victory. I see a win or lose. Somebody's about to come in and take action. I do feel there may have been a third party for some. For others of you, it's just something that happened in the past that somebody was hurt they weren't looking at. And it's caused the way they were behaving in their relationships. And they're looking at it here. Tell me about the book. See, somebody was focused on something here. Look at that. See, reflecting on the past, focused on their money, holding on to something, moving slow. But this is someone who's looking at all the details. And I feel there's definitely this wheel of fortune, a cycle ending, this new beginning. There's definitely room for growth. And it could be somebody who creates a lot of chaos and conflict in their relationships. It's like they're responsible for the, maybe this person wanted you to take responsibility for hurting them, or they didn't take responsibility for hurting you. Whatever's happened, this person's looking at the chaos, the conflict, okay, that they have created themselves because of situations they're holding on to. And I don't think this, whatever it is, I feel like there's a truth. Some of you are having this aha moment, this transition. You're going to end something and move on in a new path. So I feel like this person wants to it's like they want to better themselves. They want this new beginning. I feel they're reflecting on their past to take a leap of faith towards commitment and marriage. You may not have faith in this person, though. It's up to you to decide this. It's always up to you to decide. But I feel it's just moving on a new path towards somebody more compatible. Um, yeah, there's some kind of truth about this coming out, whether somebody maybe felt you weren't compatible or you're on the same page. Okay. But I feel like it's this person, okay, looking at that. Doesn't have to be something really huge or drastic or life altering. Okay, this can, sometimes the tarot is a little bit dramatic when you tell the story, but I mean, I do see something positive here. Somebody was hiding their feelings, their emotions because of fear. Maybe you're holding on to something because there was a third party. Maybe you heard some gossip or something you've been holding on to that's keeping you stuck, or this person, whatever it is. It's ending and it's time for a new path, whether you end up with this person or not. It's always your choice, because I see this transition. I see a Scorpio energy here. The death of something, creating a transition, figuring something out. Someone's trying to figure out why things, I feel like you've got someone who is sort of creating their own chaos because of the way they behave, and they're recognizing it. They're figuring something out, how to fix the situation. Okay, by traveling into the memory of their past relationships, whatever it is. So let's see here. It feels positive for you, whether you decide to take a risk or a leap of faith with this person, but it's telling you, if you do, put up very strong boundaries, make yourself very clear. If this person comes in and they act sneaky, or there's any player-like activity, because that's not figuring out. It's figuring out how to fix the situation. Can this be fixed? Because if there is that bad behavior, they come back and act exactly like they did, it will end. So you will go off on a new path. I feel things are fine for you. I actually feel like this is the person around you. But if there is anything in here that's yours, take what resonates. Take the things that resonate and leave the rest behind, okay? So, yeah. What is the outcome? Here we go. Yeah, imagine. This is somebody being up in their head. It's starting to look at that positive energy. You see the moon, there's something hidden. So I feel like there's a need for clarity. And this is also an energy of someone who makes things up in their head. They tell themselves a story out of fear because they've been hurt before. So they kind of do that. They hold on to this, and it keeps them stuck. They're always sitting there procrastinating. Weighing the pros and the cons about having this new beginning, this passionate, beautiful new beginning. This is someone who needs to find a way to balance that head over heart, balancing out relationships, not just focusing on, this is someone who takes action to do with this passionate beginning. They're game to put the work and effort into the passion in a connection, but they're not emotionally connecting. So it could be something to do with the way something that happened in the past. So I feel like it's time to let it go, because I do see this moon and I see things becoming clear, but it's also somebody who tells themselves stories in their head, because I often see this as someone who tells themselves a story. They paint a picture in their head to do with something that ended. Okay, so someone comes forward, and I feel the best way is, if somebody doesn't take responsibility for something they did, then you definitely will move off. Because I do see this imagine, okay? Start focusing on the future. Picture yourself with somebody who's compatible, somebody who's on the same page. It wants the same thing, same lifestyle. It's sort of visualizing what you want. But I feel that you're definitely moving forward. Yeah, there's a bit of a crossroads, a choice. This is that fork in the road. Somebody may be at that crossroads in their life. It's time to leave something behind. It's time to move towards something better, somebody more compatible, or just a new path. I see creativity, saving money, creating something new, maybe buying a new house, starting a business, and taking a risk as well. So, wow. Yeah, so something to do with community. This is positive energy. Some of you could be moving to a new community. I do see the possibility of moving back to someplace you lived before as well. But I see this positive news, positive energy here to do with the choice. It's a path. It's a whole new path, making a decision. I feel like you've got this person who's going through that. You might have someone who just has a fear of commitment. You know, it could be a whole lot of things. Yeah. See, someone's going through the awakening. Oh, I love this card. It says leaving the past in the past, that dark energy, negative stuff, things that have happened that you're holding on to move into the light, something beautiful. And that's what I feel. There's some kind of positive communication coming towards you from somebody here. Okay, it is moving between two worlds. So there is this transition because we have the Scorpio card here, this transition, ending something and making a choice to go down a new path. Some of you may be just thinking about letting go of where you're living at, relationships, people, um, you know, but I think it's letting go of something, fears, heartache, emotional issues to do with past dating, relationships. There may be some gossip or something, like I said, that, you know, that you heard or this person heard they've been holding on to. They painted a picture in their head. So yeah, between two worlds, there's definitely a transition, that fork in the road. It's choosing a new path. I think that's what this person's wanting to do. Yeah, no place like home. So some of you have been in separation from somebody. This person definitely wants to come home, but this is about peace and comfort, no place like home, commitment and marriage. It's about feeling comfortable with somebody, okay, moving towards that energy. So some of you have a person around you that's going through this, or it's yourself, maybe reflecting on something that hurt you in the past. It's keeping you stuck. It's time to let go, okay, and move forward. Yeah, see, it's time to go. It's time to go off on a new path to something beautiful, something that, you know, there's no place like home. Somebody who has your same belief, tradition, behavior. It's two people who are very comfortable with each other. But sometimes, you know, some people are, this is also a card of conditioning, being conditioned to conduct yourself in a certain way, or conditioned to be attracted to the same people because of the way you're raised. So it's about reflection on that, about letting go. So this is the energy of being stuck, holding on, looking at the details. This is about balance in a person's life. These are all the aspects in your life, your love life, your finance, career, friends and family, your home. You know, the things that keep you safe, that protect you. So, but sometimes we hold on to things that throw us off balance. So it's time to make a decision, to have this fresh new start, a whole new approach. Beautiful energy. All right, Sagittarius, I wish you the best. It says it's time to go. Okay, it's time to go off on a new path. But if you have a person coming towards you, it's your decision. I feel like it could go either way with some of you. But I see this no place like home. Some of you are just traveling here too. I see a lot of little messages in here. Traditional travel, traditional movement. So I know it's the holiday season, and I know a lot of people are doing that. So if you are going to visit family and you know, so let go of something, okay? Go and it's what it's telling me is there's something very positive here to do with family, friends, community. It's time to maybe go back home, to make a choice, to make a decision, to release negative stuff if you are traveling to visit family. But it's about being fair. It's about commitment, about balance, about what's right for you. So you have to do what's right for you. It all depends, because if this person does come towards you, or if they're in your energy right now, you know, there may be something that's keeping you stuck. It could be yourself. Maybe this person's holding on to you, or you're holding on to them. But I see this fresh new cup, a whole new start, making that choice to do what's right for you. Okay, so you may reflect on the past and leave this person behind, or you may take a leap of faith. But it has to do with being fair, being balanced, marriage, commitment, traditions, with that Hierophant energy. All right, Sag, I wish you the best on your journey. We're getting near the end of the year. Let go of the things that you don't need and move towards this fresh new start, okay? Take care of yourselves, and we'll see you soon.